We had a pre-season and we had a good pre-season and we had many players from the start, but it was, I wouldn't say difficult, it was challenging because we had players playing the Euro finals, we had players playing the Copa America final with Colombia, we had Mateta at the Olympic final, so very long into the tournaments, and every week one or two players coming back from their well-deserved vacation, and but we have many players on different fitness levels, and that's challenging to get them into their best shape, being ready for a really tough, and we have to say now 100-minute Premier League game because of the extra times at halftime and at the end. So yes, it's challenging, but we feel ready and we are looking forward to the start at Brentford because it's a long pre-season and everyone wants to compete now.
How much does all of that summer and the fact that you've got so many different players at different levels of fitness and preparation, how much does that restrict your options? You were saying to me that maybe you can only make one tactical substitution because the other substitutions you've got to make are going to be fitness related.
Yes, of course. The lineup is not decided now because we have one more week to train. But yes, of course, if the English internationals and the Colombian internationals, and let's say 3 or 4 of them are starting, and you can't play a Premier League game with 10 days training over 90 minutes. So it's to risk an injury or something, and so maybe we have to take 3 subs because of the fitness level, and maybe you have 1 because of an injury or something happens, then you have 1 tactical substitution left. So yeah, it's tricky, and it's also what we're thinking about when we prepare for the Brentford game, and at the end it's for a lot of communication within the whole staff, with especially with the players, and then during the game, let's say we can plan, you play 60, 75 minutes, but maybe they are pretty tired at halftime, then we have to make a substitution because the most important thing is to win the game.
Look, I need to ask you about Mark Gay, because you will appreciate, and I know there's probably an awful lot you can't tell us, or an awful lot maybe you don't know, but you'll appreciate from a Crystal Palace supporters' point of view, they want to know whether one of their star players is still going to be a Crystal Palace player by the end of the transfer window. What can you tell us?
You never know what happens in a transfer window, but Mark is a player of us. He's our captain, and but let's see. So many rumors about many players: Mark, Anderson, Mateta, Eze. So we could talk about maybe half of the squad, and this is what I think they deserve because of their great performances, especially at the end of the season. And but yeah, we want to keep the squad together because we want to play a great Premier League season. And but I don't know what happens until end of August. And what I definitely know, 1st of September, I will have a Guinness and celebrate transfer window is closed now.
I mean, the thing is, you're quite right in what you say there. It's a huge compliment to Crystal Palace and the players that they've signed and the players that they've developed themselves, that you look at that list of Eze and Mateta and Anderson and Mitchell and Gay, and of course you've already lost Elise as well. These are players that other clubs really rate and want. That's a compliment, but it causes you a problem because you never know whether you can keep all of them, I guess, as well.
No, it causes no problem when other clubs want them. It causes problems when they get them. Yes. So at the moment it's just Michael Olise who left us, and maybe for a club he wants to challenge winning the Champions League title, and this is for him a big step, and so it's I think everyone is fine with this, and but all the others are still here, and as long as I don't hear from a player, I will leave, or I hear from my chairman, this player will leave. He is a member of the squad, and we prepare him and we prepare the team to be ready for the Premier League.